Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon. Hold your power.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for joining us today on SP News Nuggets. And you guys, we are in the conversation room. We're going to be talking about what's going on the Gabby Petito case. I hope I'm saying her last name right, Petito. But there is some questions about this case, and we're going to talk about it this evening. I hope you guys share. I am getting a bad pimple over here, and it's growing. Oh Lord, I don't know what's going on with that, but it's just making me it's just so big. But anyway, you guys, thank you guys for showing up. If you're in the house, please share this live, you guys. I know this is family in here, but this is a very important topic that we're talking about. We're talking about domestic. Matter of fact, let me just cover that up. Because it's driving me crazy. That's what you do. You cover it up. I like to see everybody in the house. Hey, Connie, Alice, Zena, Peggy Toad, Tina Powers, Lisa Taylor, Sonia Watts, Afaterica, Pez, Dana, Diane Harris, Rita Banks. I'm glad that you guys showed up and you're rocking with us today. Thank you guys. I appreciate every last one of you guys. Make sure you guys, our sponsor is Hold Your Power. If you go over there, please, one of the moms, put the link in the chat. Hold Your Power is an inspirational channel. If you're going through some things, you're feeling down, you need a channel, not no drama and all this other stuff. It's just going to give you some good insight of how you can conduct yourself to make things better. And I always support that lady over there. So please make sure you go to Hold Your Power. If you do not see the link in the chat, it's always going to be in the description box. But I know Sonia Watts has put that link in the chat, you guys. So check it out. I wanted to share some with you guys. You guys always know that you can come over here, put out whatever you need. If you feeling some kind of way, hey, I see you. Infamous Truth Teller is in the building. Nice to have you again. But if you're feeling some kind of way because of these cases and the subject that we're talking about, you know, we do all understand that we all been through things. We go through a lot of stuff in our life, not just as women. Everybody goes through stuff, you guys. But when we're talking about this situation, we're talking about the stuff we go through day to day. Hold on. Yes. You can't find the chips. Did you look beside the stove in the cabinet?
Those were the wood chips that they are kind of tortilla chips.
No, it's some Doritos.
It's some Doritos by the stove.
Yes.
See?
Yes. Do you need me to come and find them?
I won't find them. I won't. I hate to bother you right there.
Okay. The Doritos is there. So anyway, hey everybody. I'm kind of losing focus. Somebody's texting me about a death certificate and Doritos. It's been a crazy day. I got a lot of stuff done, but I want to share with everybody something. The question is, was Gabby set up? What do you guys think about that? Was Gabby set up? For some unknown reason, I've got something to share with you, and for the life of me, I could not download it, but I'm just going to take you right to it since I couldn't download it. My computer said no. I don't know why. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she was set up, because I want to share something with you. We're going to talk about this. Hey, TeNika, how you doing? Put a 1 in the chat. Cherie says, I think so. Yes, I believe she was set up by the cops. Ooh, Wanda. Pez says, by Brian. Plus size doll says 1, yes. Black Queen, yes. Pretty Cake says, I don't think so. Alice says, yes. J.E., how you doing? Nice to see you in the building. Haven't seen you before. I'm glad and appreciate you that you're here. She says 1, yes. Yes, we've got a lot of 1s up in here. Jessica, Nancy, okay, Zena. I don't know. Freddie says, I don't know. Marsha says, I don't know. Jeffrey says, I don't know. You guys, I'm gonna share something with you, okay? Okay. And this is just my thought. No, we're not doing that one. So anyway, JoJo Baby says, I don't think so. Let me share something with you guys, okay? We looked at the video together yesterday, and I'm surprised and happy that everybody that showed up and watched the whole hour video with us. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yes, honey. Okay.
I know up under some old chips has been up under.
Okay. Well, I don't know what else to tell you. May look in the bedroom.
Where would I look in the cover?
No, you should look right there on the chair. Right there on the chair. Because I think me and the dog was eating some Doritos this morning.
Something wrong with both.
What was the question? The question was Gabby set up? Was Gabby set up? And y'all, I know now that he's saying something. I know that the Doritos is right there. I know they are. And he's wanting them Doritos. And me and Shig had some Doritos and cheese this morning. So, yes, after the traffic stop, everything went left. Okay, I want to share something. You face my husband the same way. The real question is, where is the Vegas Ranger? Oh, where is the Doritos? The Doritos. Yes, I know. You guys are something else. Okay. Now, if he don't come back down here, he knows he's gonna find the Doritos with his Subway sandwich. He wants them Doritos. Me and the dog. So Tracy, you need to quit. You guys, I just he throws a curve anytime when I see his face because he wants something and I need to help him find whatever it is. Doritos are the best. Yes. Okay, let's get back on topic, you guys. Okay. So when I was watching the video with everybody here, press 1 if you found the Doritos. You guys stop it. Miss Dee said, why you put the dog in it? Because he's been mean to the dog and the dog has been getting in trouble. And I had to clean the kennel, give the dog a bath. And the dog's done got 2 whoopers. He got one yesterday and he got one this morning. And me and him been complaining about the dog. But yes, me and the dog, we hanging out right now. So we ate the Doritos. Anyway, so why you put the dog in there? Because the dog enjoyed the Doritos too. That's why. Anyway, back to the Gabby case. You guys, now come on a serious tip, okay? On a serious tip, I want to share some with you. And I'm thinking it was at the 48 mark. Yeah. But I wish I could just share it. I really, you know what? Let me see if I can. Let's go. Okay, hold on 1 minute. Let me go get that video again. And we're just going to work it because I want you guys to see this. And the only way I think I can let you see it, let me see if I can do something real quick. Okay, because I got it downloaded, so I put it on YouTube. Let me put it off of private so it'll show and I can grab it off my own channel. How about that? That's the way we could do it. So we can look at it together. How about that? Okay, let me see. That's what we can do. I got it. Okay, I'm put it on private. I mean public. Okay, put it on public. Okay, let me find our YouTube channel. I'm going to share this. Did it go? Hold on. Okay, it did. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. 1 minute. I got to change one other thing. Basic info. Now save. Okay. No, it's not made for kids. Because if I don't put on there, it's not made for kids, they'll dock me. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. That's what I'm going to do. How about that? Share screen. I don't know. Okay, cancel. I wanted to share my screen with you guys. Video file, share screen. I don't see it. Okay, so we're just going to go. Entire screen. Okay. I don't see it. Okay. I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. So you guys hold on for 1 minute. Let me go grab it real quick. I can grab it now. Hold on. Let me go grab it. Okay. I couldn't grab it. I did release it on my videos, but I went and got the whole darn thing, you guys, because I want to show you guys something, and we're going to look at it because I want to share this with you. It will pop up. It didn't pop up. It just didn't. So let me share this with you. And I'm going to, maybe I can find it where I need to find it at. Body cam. Okay, body cam. Okay, here we go.
Right. Right. Gabby, this is a very, very important question. How you answer this question is going to determine what happens next. But the only person who can answer this question is you. Think very hard before you answer the question. Do not quickly answer. Think very hard. When you slapped him those times, were you attempting to cause him physical pain or physical impairment? Was that what you were attempting to do? What were you attempting to do? What was the reason behind the slapping and stuff? What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop talking.
Well, it doesn't sound to me like she attempted to injure him. It's your call. This is 100% your call. I support you either way. I'll let you get back to your own parents, okay?
You can say that she openly admitted to me earlier that she was striking him in the arm. Or he said that she was striking him in the arm. He said she was, and that's what.
Okay. That's the best I can do, you guys. I want to explain something to you. And none of my stuff is working right today. I don't know what's going on. But the cop goes up to her. He comes up to the door and he says, Gabby, okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you a question. And it's very, very important that you answer this question right. Okay? Here's the deal. It's going to be the difference. We're going to go back over it again. I'll find it again and let you guys listen because I don't know word for word because I'm trying to get it right and nothing's working. But he says to her, when you hit him, he told her at first, this is the difference between you guys are going home or you guys are going to get, you're going to get arrested. Now, first of all, if a police officer came to me and said, now, SP, this is going to be the difference. If you get to go home or you're going to get arrested. So you make sure you answer this question correctly. Now, don't answer it quickly Think about it, because it's going to make a big difference if you get to go home. When you, and he points at her, subliminal messages, when you was hitting Brian, because they ain't talking about Brian did anything to nobody else. You guys follow what I'm saying? When you was hitting Brian, was you trying to do physical harm or impair him? What will be the answer? Anybody in the chat knows that answer? I don't think nobody's saying nothing to me. What's going to be the obvious answer? What are you going to say? The first thing that you're going to say is, okay, they're talking about me going to jail, me hitting him, and I've done told him I hit him, and he done told him I hit him. Of course, I'm going to say, no, I wasn't trying to do bodily harm. I wasn't trying to do bodily harm. That's her answer. Now, here's the other question. Okay, so why was you hitting him? She says to distract him. She didn't say he made sure. You better not say impaired. You better not say to harm him. You better say something completely that has nothing to do with anything. Like you just hitting him to be hitting him more. You just hitting him because today is hit day. Today hit Brian day. Or was you playing with him? She could have said, I was just playing with him. Or I was just trying to get his attention. But you better not say you tried to impair him. You better not say you was trying to get him off of you. You better not say he hit you first, because guess what? She's still in protective mode of Brian. So what did she say? Trying to get his attention. What did she say? She was trying to get him to stop talking. See what I'm saying? Trying to get him to stop talking. Trying to get him to stop yelling at me. Or whatever. So now her answer puts her in, well, she answered correctly. So guess what? We don't have to arrest her and we don't have to arrest him. You know what the guy said right after that? It's 6 over here and a half a dozen over there. At the end of the day, guess what? They want to be together. So she's 110 pounds. She's no threat to him. Everything's a threat to him. You guys think when they do find Brian, everybody's spending millions of dollars looking for Brian. There's a warrant out for his arrest for using her card while she disappeared without authorization. That's it. He'll deal with it. They didn't serve him before he left, so he may be in the woods somewhere saying, I don't know nothing about they were looking for me. I just left. I got sick and tired of it. I just left. When they find him, he'll say, it was self-defense. You know what really triggers me too was with Brian about the cop's wife, how she had anxiety as soon as she started talking medication, she got better. I think he was making sure that his butt was covered, and he made sure that he asked the right questions because that camera was on. He made sure he answered the right questions so that he didn't have to arrest her. He made sure. See what I'm saying? Here's where the rules change. I'm just being honest. People don't get mad. This is not a black and white thing. He made sure he did not want to arrest her, feeling sorry for her because she was going to go to jail. Here's the sad part about the whole situation. You guys, I'm going to go back and get it. I think it's still up there, body camera. Yeah. I'm going to go get it again. Listen to it for the second time. He made sure she answered the questions the way he wanted her to answer the questions so that she would not go to jail. He would not go to jail. And it's on record that she did not say she was trying to defend herself. Because then both of them end up in jail. And she's still in protective mode of Bryant. So what do she say? Make sure he gets his charger so that she can call him. And I'm going to tell you right now, when they do find Bryant, if he didn't go off himself somewhere, which I doubt that he has, he's just in hiding. When they find him, they will not be able to charge him because it's a lost case. Because all the records, evidence right now, Bryant will have a solid evidence, bulletproof evidence. Cops right there. I got the marks on me. She's very aggressive. You guys even went and got me a motel room. You can't tell me now that she wasn't the aggressor. So people got mad at me saying, of course, SP, we already know she was the aggressor. That doesn't mean that he should kill her. I'm not saying that. You guys don't want to hear the truth. You just want to hear what sounds good. Yeah, we can all be on a rage. I don't like it either. Because she's not even a threat really to harm him. But you guys know what the results is going to be. The results is going to be she came at me. If they can even say it was him. He's not going to sit there and say it was me. He's going to sit there and deny. And they can charge him, and they can charge him with falsifying evidence or information to the police or whatever. He can deny. At the end of the day, when all else failed, he could still turn around and say, I was scared to tell the truth because I don't like a woman. I was threatened. I don't like to be threatened by a woman. Matter of fact, I was embarrassed to show the police. I even told him that a wire did that to me when it was actually her. That's how her, my skin and DNA got underneath her fingernails. He's got all the bulletproof evidence in the world that they can't even charge him as the aggressor because how she answered the question. She never did say nothing about him. He was like, oh, she was hitting me, and that's where we make mistakes at as women. Because we know if we say something, it's going to be worse. But we call it love. You guys, let's look at it one more time. Hopefully I can turn it off, but let's look at it one more time. I want you guys to hear what she says and how he answers. Ask her those questions because that's going to be the difference when this thing hits the fan. I do believe.
The only way you know her intent is by asking her.
Right. Gabby, this is a very, very important question. How you answer this question is going to determine what happens next. But the only person who can answer this question is you. Think very hard before you answer the question. Do not quickly answer. Think very hard. When you slapped him those times, were you attempting to cause him physical pain or physical impairment? Was that what you were attempting to do to him? What were you attempting to do? What was the reason behind the slapping and stuff? What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop telling me something.
Well, it doesn't sound to me like she attempted to injure him. It's your call. It's 100% your call. I support you either way.
I'll let you get back to your own parents, okay? You can say that she openly admitted to me earlier.
You guys understand? You guys hear what they were saying? I need you guys to talk to me. If you want to call in, you can call in. You know the number, 316-553-305. Whatever it is. Let me put it on up here. There it is. Talk to me, you guys. Tell me. She looked confused? Jessica says she looks confused. Ozzy's in here and she says, I believe there is evidence of him connected to several of those murders in that area. Yes, and we're going to talk about that. That's what they're trying to figure out now. There was other murders. There was a couple. How you doing, Jackie? There was a couple that was killed on the campgrounds, and they do believe, they said earlier that they don't know. So we'll see. I thought the police said they're not connected. They did say they're not connected, but we don't know that yet. We don't know. Here we go. So he is, no, Lisa, we don't know. We don't know. Hey, this is SP. Who's calling?
Hi, SP. This is Larissa. How you doing?
Hey, Larissa, how are you doing?
I'm going through a lot here, but I'm okay.
Okay.
The way I see it, it's like they both wrong. I'm not saying that she's innocent and he's innocent. They both was wrong, of this altercation.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a feeling she is taking most of the blame to please him.
Yep. Yep. I believe she did that too.
And then I also caught on towards the end of the video. She never said, I love you. The cop said that.
Mm-hmm.
She never said that.
Right.
But his answer was, don't call me. I love you. That was strange to me.
Mm-hmm.
But why are you putting words in her mouth? And she never said that.
Well, she never said it, but he I think the reason probably why he said that, he said, you want me to tell him that you love him and good night, and she said, yeah.
I don't think she mean it.
Yeah.
I think she was at her breaking point. And more stuff escalated into her death.
Right.
And for his parents, they knew exactly what happened way before he came back home.
Okay.
And that's when they started saying things in motion to get him out of there.
You believe his parents know because why?
Because they're going to cover up for him.
For him?
Mm-hmm. Because I feel as parent to parent, especially mother to mother,
Well, yeah. Well, did you see that his sister came on there and made a statement? Bryant's sister came on television.
No, I can't find that one.
Brian's sister came on there, and this is before he came up before Brian came up missing. And Brian's sister said that they all love Gabby, and they hope to find Gabby. And she hasn't talked to her brother since he came home, and she wish she could help the police, but she don't know nothing. And they're very tight, and they usually talk, but ever since he's been home, she has not been able to talk to her brother. But they're praying for Gabby.
I still think it's okay, maybe on the sister part, but for the parents, when you live there with the parents, they're helping him to escape from this. Because
Right.
if I'm not mistaken, the mother worked in the system, so she know how the rules and regulation goes.
Well, some attorney came on there and said that the family don't have to speak about where their son is at after the fact of a crime. It's not against the law. They're not going to be charged with anything. Even if they knew where he was at, they don't have to speak about it. And I guess in
It
Florida.
shows some compassion because it make it look worse than what it is.
Right. Right.
This lady has been living in your house for about 2 years. And
Yeah.
it's like, y'all just showing signs that y'all don't care about her, but y'all just care about him. I understand that that's your son. I get that. But wrong is wrong and right is right. I don't care you're my child or not. I'm not going there with you because you want to go out there and do something criminal.
Right.
I just don't understand. I'm trying to, be mindset of both sides of it. But right now, the way they're acting is making it hard for me.
Right.
But the way she answered that question, she's not stupid either.
Right.
She ain't trying to go to jail.
She wasn't trying to go to jail, but jail would have been the best thing for her.
That's what I said. I thought, oh my God, I just wish they arrested her.
And they're like, she's 110 pounds. She's no threat to him, and he want to be with her. And at the end of the day, they're gonna be together. And if something happened, we'll hear about it in the morning. And you know what? I thought something happened close to the time that they made this stop, and it wasn't. This stop was like August the 12th.
Right.
I didn't know it was way back in August the 12th. I thought this happened, and then like a day or two later, Gabby came up missing. No, the stop happened August the 12th, and then Gabby came. We don't know when Gabby came up missing, but the last time somebody said that they seen her or talked to her or whatever was August the 25th. Do you know anything different?
I think something happened around that time frame. And I think something happened on the 27th because that was the last time of any type of post came up on her social media. But it wasn't her posting it. It was him.
Oh, you think it was him. But didn't she talk to somebody in her family?
It was around the 25th.
Okay.
And then they didn't hear from her after that. Then all of a sudden, Mama get a text message talking about Stan. She don't call her grandfather Stan.
Right.
That's how the mom picked up something right. That came from him. He did 2 messages pretending that it was her.
Mm-hmm.
but he messed up because Gabby don't talk like that.
Mm-hmm.
A mother knows.
Right.
And if it was a self-defense, why are you running?
Right.
Because if you're innocent, you'll face it. If you're guilty, that's why we can't find you. And I don't think he's in the woods.
Okay.
I really think he is long gone. And I'm praying that he's still alive too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need for you to fix your music.
Right.
You created this note. I need for you to play it.
Yeah.
You wasn't a coward when you did what you did. Stand up, be a man, and take action for your responsibility. What messed you up is coming back with her vehicle without her. You don't think they're going to register anybody eye?
Right.
Knowing that it was her vehicle?
Right.
You smart. It's going to get smart.
Exactly. Okay.
And I'm not saying it's innocent. Unfortunately, she lost her life. But stuff didn't happen. The way they keep fighting, like she said in the video, they've been fighting all morning. All morning. They've been fighting.
Right.
And he was fighting afterwards for somebody to see at the restaurant. But what is puzzling me is that police report, that phone call. One of them saying she was doing hitting. Other was saying he was doing hitting. I'm still trying to figure that one out too.
Right. Right. We'll try to find some of that, and so we can see what was actually said. They haven't released it, not that I know about.
The 911 call they did, and the report, I believe it's out there. I might have to look. I've been going over this case in so many different areas, and I'm watching everybody's videos. I watch the one I know is going to be truthful.
Right.
That it's going to be real. They're not just going to put anything out there to say, hey, look what I did. I'm not going for that. I want facts.
Right.
But if I find it, I'll text it to you.
Okay. Please do.
But, all right, hon. But you take care.
All righty. You too.
Hi, everyone in the chat. And y'all have a good night.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was Larissa right there calling in. Thank you. We had a couple of more callers calling. Go ahead and call on in. You guys, you guys need to voice what you're thinking. Please don't think what I think has to be what you think it does. It don't. I'm just saying that we're doing all this, spending all this money. Millions of people are looking and wondering what happened. We pretty much, I mean, you can assume, and it's okay to assume, but we don't know. But I tell you what. Hey, this is SP.
Hey, SP.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
What's up?
So, I'm just confused with why they're still looking in the woods. And let me just preface that with, in Gainesville, Florida, which is the middle of the state, they have sent half of their police department to help search that wildlife, as well as 100 of their medical employees to take care of the rescuers when they're coming in and out that swamp.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
Yes. And that's across, they're doing that. Every town is doing that.
Mm-hmm.
They're sending a lot of people. There's a lot of police. They're bringing those ATV vehicles from every corner of the Florida to come out there to look for him. They are draining the swamp, which is, first off, unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not understand why they are spending that much money to drain the swamp. If he killed himself, they're not going to find his body. He's gator food.
But why?
Gone.
But you're right, because there's alligators over there, but when somebody says I'm a survivalist, that's not a type of person that's gonna say I'm gonna kill myself. I'm a survivalist.
Exactly. He's a narcissist, so I don't
Yes.
think that he would kill himself. But I don't understand. At this point, I just don't even understand their logic in the swamp.
Hold on. You said he's a narcissist. Now, did you detect that the police officer that was taking him to this motel room, he was a narcissist too?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I sit back and he told the young lady after they're fighting, she's hysterical, she's crying. They done told her she's going to jail. You better answer the questions right and everything. Now we're going to let you go. And then he says, well, you need to go, go swim. I know a place you can go take your shower for about $5. She says, I had a shower yesterday. And he was like, did you have one today? Okay. That's basically like, button it up, shut up, you stink. I'm saying little stuff, subliminal things to make her feel weak, less, and Then he gets in the car talking to Brian like it's an everyday conversation and says, every time when my wife gets all hysterical and stuff, I tell her, go take a shower. I tell her, go take a shower. Like, hey, you stink. Your breath stink. Go take a shower. Go brush your teeth.
I really feel as to that his parents staged this whole thing with him being in the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And that when they went camping that weekend,
Mm-hmm.
they got Brian out of there.
Yeah.
And this is a whole diversion, a whole distraction. I don't understand what they're looking for. They haven't said they've seen a track. They haven't said.
Hello? Where'd you go? Oh.
So what are you looking for?
Right. I didn't hear the last part of what you said.
A survivalist, they're not saying that they found any tracks.
Right.
And survivalists, they're not going to go out there. Understand, gators are aggressive. They're not just going to let him walk by and be chilling.
Right.
He would become food in the swamp.
Right.
So I'm really confused as to, unless they think that he's made it all the way across the swamp to the Gulf. Because the swamp feeds into the Gulf. But they're not saying, I haven't heard anything that, the dogs have hit on smell or anything like that. I haven't seen anything like that.
Right.
So I don't want to stay on here long. I just wanted to throw that in.
Alrighty.
Because my daughter is really complaining because they took so many of the staff from her hospital. And, the hospitals are filled with COVID patients.
Yeah.
So they need everybody on deck. But as soon as the offer went out, there was 100 people quit.
Right.
Yeah, I'll go to Sarasota. Take care of the search party.
Right.
So.
Exactly.
I'm going to get off this phone, but I really think that this is all a distraction.
You know what? I do too, because They didn't even have a warrant for his arrest, but everybody was looking for him. For what? He can go where he please. I didn't get that. I really didn't understand it. It's like,
country with no warrant.
yeah, he didn't have no warrant.
Happening.
So, I mean, he had all the time in the world to go out of the country. And guess what? That it was nothing wrong with that.
And the last thing I heard was the governor, they had spent $3.5 million just on that search because
Three what?
$3.5 million because all those police are on overtime and they are housing them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're coming from all across the state.
Right.
So they're housing them there in Sarasota.
Right.
And they're paying them for being there.
Mm.
And then just the cost of draining the swamp.
Right.
It's just, I feel like it's a distraction.
Right.
But I'm going to get off here, let somebody else call in. I'm going to go back to the chat.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Renee Luckett, for the super chat. Okay, we got somebody on the line. You got a feedback coming back. We're good.
Okay. I feel like I got you out of my room and then I had you on the phone. I was in the locker room. So there was a couple of things.
Okay.
But this is Audrey.
Okay.
My feeling is, I know you know that it's going to be just like every other true crime case, you know, big murder and speculation, but I think that the father and Brian probably have the same personality. It's probably the same kind of character traits. They near each other, like as in, you know, like narcissistic kind of. They just, I don't know. This is facial, like, you know, you can tell by kind of their energy, like the way I was just watching them on the video. But anyway, I think the mom is like an enabler. And I think that like the whole swamp thing is just a distraction because they want to hear what stories are going on. They want them to give him a window of time. And she was already out there in the wilderness for 2 weeks.
Right.
He was at his house with his parents before they started searching for him when he was still at his house. She was already in the wilderness out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Passed away, and there's probably animals. They said she probably scattered a little bit because animals probably kind of got to her, you know? So, you know, some of her bones might have been scattered. But for 2 weeks, I mean, that's a lot of decomposition and, you know, not a lot of evidence.
But when they found her body was buried.
It was buried, but it was like open, like an open field. They found all the pieces. And then I was watching something else, and they were saying that wherever they said that he's, I don't know, it's in Florida, right? Wherever they say he's at, or where they say they're searching, and it's all water because there's time of year it just fills up with water. Why would somebody want to go where the alligators and snakes and, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like, if it is, he's a survivalist. I think it's a distraction so that the parents and him, they can hear the buzz of what's going on, what the cops are thinking. You know what I mean? Just kind of stay quiet and just like be a fly on the wall, just kind of hear what's going on so they can find the head. You know, at first I thought maybe he was a coward and he went and killed himself, but I don't think so. After watching his demeanor and stuff, he's very calculated about the way he goes about it, and then he has like a really dark
Right.
That's strange. It's just dark anime artwork, you know. It's kind of oddballish, but it's dark. It's a darker kind of art or drawing or whatever he supposedly does. But I think he's very user and a narcissistic, and it's just all. You know what I mean? You have the right ingredients, and it just turns into, you know.
Okay.
Doctor could be something really good, and I think it all just everything was right time, right? Not right time, but you know, perfect. You know what I mean? Vibes and energy and the ingredients of the situation.
Right.
And I think it just pushed him to a brink. He probably already. I think he's already been thinking like that. I don't think he's just like, oh, he just accidentally did it.
So hold on. So do you think that he's dead?
I don't think so. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because he could have easily said, you know what, I can't do it. There's no way you can get away with it. You know what I mean? Maybe he's always thought like that, or not that far, but he took it to that level finally, and then he's like, oh, snap, and he could have used it. I don't think so. I think the parents, when they got that new camper, it's a possibility. He might have, when the whole neighborhood was kind of sleeping at night, he might have stuck in that camper when they took off to that weekend. They already went and got his car from his Mustang from over there. They probably maybe wanted his scent over there to get him to trick the dogs. So it's like a distraction so they can hear what everybody's saying, the news, the cops. You know, they can hear what everybody's talking about because they haven't said anything. So if they haven't said anything, they haven't incriminated themselves or their son.
Right.
So they're trying to get a feel of what's going on and what they're thinking. Why would all those people be out there in the swamp? I mean, especially if they're from Florida, they would know. The only way it is if he'd be dead with all that water, because they said 80% of that forest around this time of year just fills up with water.
Right.
You got all the animals and stuff.
Right.
There's no way they could camp out, you know? And he just came back from camping. Why would he go camping again with his parents? I think he kind of snuck in that overbed trailer that they got, you know, in the nighttime in the neighborhood, and kind of chilled up.
Right.
That's what they did. That's what they moved them.
You're right.
Everybody's looking everywhere else, you know.
Right. Okay.
They put enough suspicion, but they didn't incriminate themselves, you know. So it's not everybody, you know, because that's what we do. You know, our human beings are like, oh my God, you know, act like it's all, and it's probably very simple. I think it's very simple.
Right.
Very simple.
Right.
He didn't say anything about, he wasn't worried about her. He didn't say one concern when he was asleep. You know what I mean? Is she going to be all right? They took him to a hotel. They let
Right.
310 pounds. She out there in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure she could take her or something. It's just common courtesy like that. All we need to do, especially if he's a man, let the lady go to the hotel and him go take $4 shower, you know? That's kind of strange.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
But I don't think I think that the parents are, you know, they're being the eyes and ears and they're listening for him and they're however they're communicating or whoever's communicating. But he stayed kind of away. He's almost like Trezal evacuated, you know what I mean? He didn't talk to me. You'd see him, but he wouldn't have engaged in conversations. He really didn't know. He was a little more like, you know, people didn't know too much about him when he was around.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think he's always had. I don't think that it was an accident at all.
Right.
I think he's always had weird thoughts like that. And then there was another channel that was looking at the stickers that were on the back of her van, the travel stickers, the forest stickers, and she kept like investigating and going back to it and researching some of the stickers.
Right.
And there was 3 new stickers that were placed on the van after she was already, nobody knew, but she was already gone. And there's like one, and she was connecting it with him because she was looking at on his Instagram. Just the way they were reading the Zodiac Killer together too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he was just a strange stuff. Yeah. So,
Right. All right. Well, thank you.
Psychological
All right.
All right.
Uh-oh. Anyway, you guys, she believes that it wasn't an accident. That's what she was saying. There was a lot of noise going on in the background. I don't know if you guys heard her, but she was saying that she believed it wasn't like an accident. They found her body because of some other blogger's camera caught sight of her van. Yes. But so many different stories floating around. I don't know what to believe exactly. Okay. Organ harvesting money is bigger than illegal drug money. All right. Yes. Thank you, ITT. The helicopter was there streaming live when all the officers started pointing at the ground. Then they put up a tent. Yeah. That's what I heard. I heard the same thing. Peggy says, I don't believe it was an accident. You guys, we're going to dig more into what's going on. Because I don't like, Pez says, yes, Zen, she was under the tree. Under the tree. I heard the body was found by a drone under some trees. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. We've got one more video I want to share with you guys. I think we've already went over it, but how the law protects the family. I think we went over that one. But yeah, we did. We did go over it. I want to make sure I get that one video out there. I already uploaded it. If you guys want to see the clip again, I uploaded it by itself. It's a 2-minute clip. 71 people already went over there and seen it. So I want you guys to check it out. Go back over it's 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Go back over there and check it out. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs that you like the video, you like the live. We'll do this again. We'll come back on. We're going to start doing a lot of pop-ups, you guys, because this case, there's always something new every day. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of information out there. Thank you, Cynthia. I'll go over there to WFLA and CNN, and we're going to check out some more information, you guys. We're going to keep you updated. We're going to talk about it. But I do believe, and I'm just saying this is just my belief, you guys, everybody has their opinion about something. I was thinking about, we came on the other day, and someone was saying, you holler for help and nobody come, because people have already told you over and over and over and over again. I know. I can't say for all. I'll never say for all. Every situation is different. What you may call domestic violence and I call domestic violence be two different things. Me, somebody hollering at me or slap me, that's domestic violence. You, somebody got to kick you down the stairs. I'm not going to let it go that far. But it's still domestic violence. It still is. Somebody degrading you is verbal abuse. Somebody emotional abuse. Just like the cop said, every time my wife gets all agitated or something, I tell him, go take a shower. Somebody telling me to take a shower every 5 minutes. Because I say, why don't you pick up your stuff? You go take a shower. You stink. That was one narcissist. I seen control. You got to have control. And when he went and talked to her, he told her, she said, I already took a shower yesterday. He said, what about today? And he probably, I'm going to go back and look. But when he said it, he just kind of looked at her like, yeah, but what about today? Somebody came to you and talked to you that way. You're going to clam down. You're going to shut down. You already been in a big old fight. We done already threatened you about taking you to jail, not him. Out in Timbuktu, God knows where, and you don't know where your van's going to be. You're going to be stuck in a jail somewhere. She was, everything she said was to protect herself now. No, I didn't mean to cause him no harm. No, I wasn't trying to hurt him. She's going to say that anyway because she probably wasn't. She probably people holler, yell, stop, help, I need some help. He's doing it. And then everybody comes to help. And then you're right back with the person the next day. You guys know what I'm saying? My family told me don't ever get your family involved because somebody's going to get hurt. Either the one that you love or one of your family members, one of your brothers is going to get hurt trying to protect you. And then you're going to want to be with this nut bucket tomorrow. I've never put my family in a situation like that. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to put our kids in the middle of stuff. And you shouldn't. And what are they going to do? They're going to watch somebody hurt you? You should not have that type of person around your house that they will put their hands on you, ever. The minute they do, that's it. That's it. Yes, Paz, nut bucket. You should never. The minute that you see the anger goes from, verbal to physical, you need to get out of it. But I love him. Do he love you? You guys, we could talk about domestic violence, mental abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse all day. It all hurts. It all don't make no sense. When you see it, there's many, many, many red flags. Many. You can't tell me you didn't see them. It just don't happen overnight like that. It works its way up because they got to make sure to condition the person that's going to be abused. I do believe that the cops set her up to answer those questions so that she thought she would not be going to jail. They didn't want to take her to jail because she's out in Timbuktu. She don't know. She go to jail, he's going to have the van. Then what? He can just leave her. Then she's really in a messed up situation. Do you think he would leave her? Yeah. So she ain't trying to do that. She's going to answer those questions the appropriate way so she don't go to jail, he don't go to jail, and they can be back together. Tell me that I'm wrong. Please tell me that I'm wrong. If I'm right, put a 1 in the chat. If I'm wrong, put a 2 in the chat. If you don't know, put a 3 in the chat. Please, somebody tell me if I'm right, wrong, or you don't know. That is my thinking. This is the month of awareness of abuse to women. I did not know that, Pamela. Thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you. Where did it go? It went up so fast. I tell you guys, sometimes I don't see stuff. She had no other choice but to answer that question that way. She did. And that's why I say she was set up for failure. She was set up. And anytime that they go to court, you can bet more believe she answered that way. Even if they find some evidence that he did it, I don't believe he's going to do any time. So looking for him for what? To charge him with a credit card? You honestly think the police is going to come back and say, you know what? We're going to charge you with killing her because we got some evidence. And he'll say, she was the aggressor. I wouldn't have killed her. I mean, we got in an argument or something, and I don't know. Negativity, that's not the only evidence they will use. Negative, that's not the only evidence they will use. Well, unless somebody, you a psychic reader or something, or you think you don't know if they're even going to charge. So right now, it's just he used a credit card without authorization. They already said it's a homicide. That's it. That's all we knew. We're not going to know until they come up and say, okay, well, you know, he's, even if they find his DNA underneath their fingernails, they got in a fight. They fight all the time. She's the aggressor. Can you see where this is going? Yes, Zena, he was speaking to her like Brian. We need to go take a breather. You go walk over there and I'll walk over there with your keys in your car. She like, heck nah, you're not going to leave me. No. You guys know what the fight was about. Somebody even said something about he trying to leave her and she trying to climb through the window. Why would she climb through the window? I'm just saying. I believe L.E. is trying not to spook him before they can lay hands on him. You guys always think L.E.'s going to be this big, bad, okay, we're going to get them and all this. Let me tell you something, family. The law does not work for the people that, you know what I'm saying, that's doing this stuff like this. You know what? He's left the country. He's left town. He didn't have a warrant for his arrest. They probably didn't even tell him not to leave town. And so wherever he's at, he can say, you know what? I went to Alaska. I don't have a phone. I don't want to hear nothing else. And I don't want to speak to. And I do this all the time, or son. And his family will say, yes. He wouldn't let her in. Yeah, he wouldn't let her in. You know, that's a fight in itself. You sitting in my car and you won't let me in my own car. I don't want to break the windows. And he's just a laughing. She trying to get in the car. He's just a laughing. That's a fight in itself. How can you take somebody else's car and you got the keys and you won't even let them in their own car? You guys, people want justice, but this is going to be hard. This is not going to be, a lot of people like, oh, this is going to be a slam dunk. They're going to find him. They're going to charge him and he's going to confess, or they're going to find all this evidence and it's going to be just, no, I don't see it. I don't even see charges. Just like in the Braylon Noble case. I told you guys. Y'all, everybody was like, let Ellie handle it. Let Ellie handle it. You know, I said, when the people stop talking, you can hang it up. He done took off. He don't have to say nothing. My mother always said, best kept secret is one of them's dead. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here. I will see you guys. We'll do some pop-ups, but other than that, I'll see you guys Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time. Be good. Be safe. Don't be taking no wood nickels from nobody. And be nice. All right? Bye.